If you haven't noticed, Halloween is no longer about costumes. It's about aesthetics and outfits.
Wait a damn minute.
So as you can see, going on TikTok looking for costume inspo wasn't maybe the best idea because half of the ideas were just regular outfits. I mean Labubus, and it's just an all pink fit with fuzzy shoes and fuzzy ears. That's it?
Oh.
That's like telling me to go put on a black corset, jeans, and red lipstick and call myself a vampire. That's like getting dressed for the clown, girl. Where's the fake blood? Where's the cape? Where's the dollar plastic fangs?
I know what you are.
Say it.
Halloween used to be the one night that you could look absolutely ridiculous and people celebrated it. Now, it really just feels like another weekend night with ears.
BFFR. What did that spell? B for real.
And I know I'm not the only one who noticed this shift in Halloween costumes because the comments on these costumes videos are, where are the costumes? Yes, girl, give us nothing. What happened to actual costumes? Are we dead ass? I fear we are dead ass. Halloween has turned into another Instagram photo op / TikTok aesthetic trap. It's not what are you dressing up as much as it is what's the vibe tonight? A pink mini dress, you're Barbie. Or like these comments, yeah bro, and Venom. I'm Wednesday Addams and it's just a black dress, exactly. Like this TikTok, 2025 costume inspo. Look at these fits. Keyword being fits. I love this mermaid look, but it's a look, not a costume. Then you have Indiana Jones. Looks like I'm gonna go line dancing at the country bar, but okay. Tinkerbell, so cute. These are like genuinely beautiful outfits. Look at this genie, okay. Don't get me wrong, I would kill to have all these in my closet, but that's the problem. They're outfits. The Indiana Jones costume, damn girly, we couldn't even get the hat. That's like his whole thing. And guess what? Those shorts for this Indiana Jones costume / outfit, 59 pounds, which is about 79 American dollars.
Have you completely lost your mind?
Or alternatively, you can get an actual Indiana Jones costume for half the price of the shorts. Oh, is it not cute enough? That's fine. You could be a sexy Indiana Jones for half the price of the shorts. Am I really saving money at this point if I'm paying twice the price for one piece of a clothing item of the entire costume?
B for real.
This interruption is brought to you by Aunt Flo. This little guy right here needs your help. My 4th annual period drive is officially open. From October 6th through October 20th, we are collecting period products through my Amazon wish list, and every single item will be donated to an amazing organization. I support the girls. The first 20 people who donate at least $25 worth of period products will receive one of my fun little bloody tampons that I crocheted. All you have to do is email me your proof of donation and your US address, and I'll send you one. The donation link is in my description. I am so excited to keep making a difference with you guys. Lethal Halloween costumes. And it's just a leopard and Black Panther. But not even a cool Black Panther costume. Wakanda forever? No, they said Wakanda for never here.
What are those?
Lethal? That is just normal fits. Is the lethal in the room with us? My smile faded. Literally, where's the lethal? Like at this point, if you forget that it's Halloween, just show up in your regular Saturday night outfit and congrats, you're apparently already in costume. Oh, but you can stop at the Dollar Tree and get yourself some ears at least.
Bruh.
I think the only way this shift in Halloween costumes makes sense is 3 things. Number 1 is money, and this has always been around for as long as Halloween has been around. You know, costumes are expensive. $60 for a one-night outfit? That's kind of steep. So people raid their closets and call it a costume. That's always been a thing, and it's totally understandable. The second thing, rewear culture. Again, stuff is expensive. Spend $40 on a costume that I wear once, even though you can technically rewear Halloween costumes or even like sell Halloween costumes, but I digress. Or spend $40 on a red dress that can be a devil costume and a brunch fit. Valid, reduce, reuse, recycle, understandably. I feel like you kind of tie the money and the rewear together. More than anything, the one that I think is most responsible for this shift in Halloween costumes is influencer culture. culture. Half these ideas are affiliate link hauls dressed up as inspo. It's not a fun DIY, it's how many pieces can I get you to add to your Amazon cart and I can get a cut of that. Also, the amount of people trying to become influencers has skyrocketed. So of course, everyone wants to look the part for their Instagram feed. This kind of feels like Halloween isn't even just about having fun anymore, but instead about curating content. The costume has to be trendy, it has to be flattering, and most importantly, it has to be shoppable. Take this TikTok, Halloween costume inspo 2025, and guess what it is? That's right, it's outfits. The Lightning McQueen leather jacket? Girl, I don't even want to look up the price for that. But I did, and it doesn't even exist. Someone took a random red leather jacket off Amazon and added a ka-chow logo. Now this is how to be stylish while doing Halloween. My Halloween costume. The top argument defending all of these Halloween outfits is always, y'all don't understand that these are not costumes to trick or treat, these are for parties. People used to wear messy group costumes, ugly wigs, and full zombie makeup to frat houses and high school parties all the time. It's really hard to deny the fact that influencer culture / social media has taken Halloween and made these costumes stop being about playing a character, but instead looking hot enough for a photo dump. That's where the magic of Halloween got lost. One day of the year, y'all, that you can dress like absolutely anything you want, no judgment at all. And you're choosing to dress like snowboarders? Really? Well, I'm gonna dress like a freaking football player, I guess. And I'm gonna call it All-American.
What?
What does that even mean? Why does she have a suitcase? This is just a regular outfit. You want me to lug around a suitcase? Yeah, let me just show up to the party because I didn't want to wear an obnoxious costume, but I'm gonna show up with a suitcase.
I like my suitcase.
Listen, if this is all you're able to do, I totally understand that because at the end of the day, I'm not actually gonna judge you for what you do or don't wear on Halloween. I'm just here to remind you that Halloween is one of the few nights you get to be absolutely extra. So why waste it playing safe? You don't have to tone your costume down for likes because the best costumes aren't made for the algorithm, babe. They're made for the memories.
Cringe. Guilty.
Now this creator is giving some costume / outfit ideas. And you know, it's what you'd expect looking for costume inspo on TikTok, except this one part that really rubbed me the wrong way.
This is more for like my high school kind of girls. If you're going to like a little house party or something and you need a cute little costume, this is a good group costume. Construction workers, super basic topic. But these girls did it so cute and so hot, and you would look so good and feel so good in this costume, I feel like.
High school? This. A literal sexy construction worker in short shorts and a bra with a Home Depot prop for a high school costume.
Huh?
What's going on?
Call the police. We need to call the police.
I do understand why Halloween costumes became an extension of night out culture. Because, you know, a lot of adults go out to drink, they go out to club, they go out to party, sure. But when these same outfits are hitting high schoolers, we've officially lost the plot. And I think if we're gonna take this even a step further and past the influencer culture, I think part of this shift ties back to how fast social media forces kids to grow up nowadays. And it's mainly because there are no spaces for kids anymore. Back then, the internet did have spaces for teenagers to be teenagers. You had Disney Channel, you had My Scene, you had Webkinz, you had Club Penguin. They had their own spaces instead of being mixed in on a TikTok with all the grown folk, for lack of better words. Everything is aesthetic, everything is polished, and everything is blended together. It's the same reason we see 10-year-olds at Sephora because they're watching 20-year-old influencers shopping at Sephora instead of watching Hannah Montana or playing My Scene.
What?
Where it gets even messier for me is a lot of costume inspos are also lingerie with an accessory slapped on. Which, by the way, this Princess and the Pea costume, great idea if you've overslept and you don't have time to get ready for the Halloween party. You just roll out of bed and go.
Put on a pink set of PJs, a sleeping mask, and then put a tiara on top of your mask. And that easily, your Sleeping Beauty.
But you know, like, corsets and lingerie aren't the problem because sexy costumes have always existed, even though some of them shouldn't. Like, some of the ones we've seen in my video on Halloween costumes that shouldn't be sexy, like Sexy Muppets. Whoever designed this needs to be on a list.
That's weird.
But anyway, these videos aren't just reaching 20-something-year-olds going to bars, they're reaching high schoolers and even middle schoolers again, minors. Why is a 6-year-old in a corset? Why is a 6-year-old in a black bra and short shorts looking like a sexy construction worker? That's so damaging. It tells young girls this is the right way to do Halloween. Instead of being free to be goofy, scary, or creative, or just have fun, they're told that the only way to be taken seriously is to look hot. That's not even empowerment anymore. That's just exhausting and continues to add to insane, unrealistic beauty standards we already have to deal with. And to be very, very clear, I have zero problems with sexy costumes when you're an adult choosing that for yourself. But when these same aesthetics are being served to minors?
Calling the police.
So yeah, Halloween costumes aren't really costumes anymore. They're just outfits.
Literally.
Well, I get it, because costumes are expensive, rewearing is smart, and TikTok runs on aesthetics. We can't let that kill the fun. Halloween isn't supposed to be about blending in with your costume. It's the one night you get to be over the top and no one questions it. Bring back actual costumes. The people yearn for fun. Unbreak yourself from the chains of social media aesthetics.
I can't do it. I can't.
I'd love to hear your thoughts and your costume ideas. Shout of the day goes to Iama. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I hope you stay safe out there. I hope you stay spooky, and I'll see you next time. Bye.